Noise bandwidth. As I have already explained you earlier, but now I think after having the concept of filter, you will be able to understand noise bandwidth in a better way. Okay, now here in the graph you are watching two graphs. One is with the dashed line and one is with this elliptical shape graph. So here this one which is with the dashed line, this is for the ideal filter. Ideal filter means in the ideal filter there are lower cutoff frequencies, higher cutoff frequencies with the sharp edges. This is the lower cutoff frequencies, means below which the frequency signals are not passing through, and higher cutoff frequency above which the signals are not passing through. And in this range the bandwidth of the ideal filter is Bn, and in this bandwidth all the frequency signals are passing with the maximum gain. With the maximum, all these signals are passing through. Okay, so this part is of ideal filter, but you will be able to watch that this area which is of the practical filter, real filter, this area which is of the real filter. So it means that from mathematical calculation we are getting the value of R and C, resistance and capacitance, which are the elements of the filter, and due to which we can find out the formula of bandwidth, and we can evaluate the magnitude of bandwidth. But when we design the filter circuit and implement it, we did not receive this rectangular wave shape, this type of rectangular gain. Okay, in which from FL to FH we are getting the maximum gain, but practically what we receive this elliptical shape. In this diagram I am showing this elliptical shape we receive. Okay, so this is the practical graph that we receive. What you are watching, that in the practical graph, in the practical filter, the gain is not constant. The gain is maximum at central frequency. At central frequency gain is maximum. Okay, and from the left side of central frequency the gain is reducing, and from right side of the central frequency the gain is reducing. And you will watch that exactly the same range from F0 to the at a certain value of frequency there will be a certain frequency beyond which we will not be able to get the gain. And similarly in the right side also, F0 to certain range of frequencies beyond which we will not able to gain the gain. So for real filter the range of bandwidth is this much, the range of frequencies. Here in this graph the range of frequencies is this much. So in reality the bandwidth what we are watching for the real filter is greater than the ideal filter bandwidth. But whenever we are designing or we are considering the noise terminology, noise bandwidth, when we have to consider, we don't take this wider bandwidth, we take only this ideal filter bandwidth. Why? Because all these frequencies marked with this yellow points, these are having very little amount of magnitude of noise which is not required to reject. They will be automatically rejected. This little amount is not necessary to reject. Actually, when you have studied in analog electronics, the gain bandwidth product in which you will in which you have already studied that only the 77.7% of the maximum gain, means from this point I am showing you, only the from this point, this range will have the will have the gain which will be able to completely reject as a noise. And below this range, if the signals are passing, instead they are having lower magnitude, so there is no necessity or to reject. And that's why the definition of noise bandwidth is the bandwidth of an ideal filter which passes the same noise power as does the real filter. Means in this range, whatever be the magnitude of noise, that can be considered as the same noise power level for an ideal filter. So up to this range only has to be taken as an equivalent noise bandwidth. I think now you are having the clear concept of bandwidth of noise, which is also said as equivalent noise bandwidth. Let us move to the next terminologies. Okay, now we have to consider noise in networks. What are noise in networks? For that I am going to show you a simple noisy network with a block diagram in a rectangular box. I am showing you a network having gain capital G, and we know that gain is equal to output by input. Here S0 indicate output signal and S0 indicate input signal. S indicate the useful signal while the N indicates noise signal. Students, after this I will follow this terminology only. So keep in mind that S means useful signal and N is noise. I is for indication of input and O is for output. So this is the diagram in a single block for a noisy network having two inputs, signal input, noise input, and here signal output, noise output. This signal output will be G multiplied by Si because the output is always gain multiplied by input. In the same way, the noise output will be G gain multiplied by Ni. So this you have to keep in mind for further considerations. Okay. Now noise factor. What is noise factor? You might have studied noise factor is signal to noise ratio at the input to the available signal to noise ratio at the output. So noise factor is actually the ratio. It is actually the ratio of which ratio? SNI. SNI means signal to noise ratio at input to signal to noise ratio at output. And generally we consider this noise factor at room temperature. At normal temperature T0 is equal to 290 Kelvin. Okay, earlier you have studied the noise power. And what is the formula of noise power? The formula of noise power is PNI, means here NI means input noise power. P for power and for noise, I for input. And the general formula that we have earlier studied, that is K T0BN. K Boltzmann constant, T0 290 Kelvin room temperature, and BN is the equivalent noise bandwidth that just we have studied. Okay. So the noise factor can be mathematically written as, that capital F, which is for one factor S and I divided by S and O. Okay. Now what you have to do? You have to take pen and paper with you and calculate these things. And then you will be able to find out that having the formula A by B by C by D, that is A by B into D by C. So here it has signal by noise multiplied by noise by signal at output. When you will put all the values, this is input power, this is output power, and output power, as I have told you, G into input power. And similarly the noise will also be multiplied. So if you will solve this one, finally the noise factor F is equal to Pn0. Pn0 means output noise power divided by G, that is gain of the filter, K